Conspiracy theories, what if some of them were more than just rumors? Today, we're diving into the top 10 craziest conspiracy theories that actually turned out to be true, so watch until the end and don't miss out. Welcome back to Trend Toppers, let's get started. First up, the infamous Watergate Scandal. In the 1970s, conspiracy theorists claimed that the Nixon administration was behind a break-in at the Democratic National Committee. But the truth? Well, it was worse than anyone imagined. The break-in wasn't just a random crime, it was part of a larger cover-up involving the highest levels of government, leading to Nixon's resignation and a massive political scandal. Number 2, the COINTELPRO program. Many thought it was just a rumor that the FBI was spying on civil rights leaders and anti-war activists in the 1960s and 70s. But surprise, it was all true. The FBI had secretly infiltrated groups like Martin Luther King Jr. SS movement, trying to sabotage the fight for justice. Can you imagine the government spying on citizens just for standing up for their rights? Number 3, Operation Paperclip. This sounds like something out of a spy novel, right? The theory that the US secretly brought Nazi scientists to work for the government after World War II. And it's not a theory, it's reality. Thousands of Nazi scientists, including the legendary rocket scientist Wernher von Braun, were recruited to work on military projects, including the space race. Number 4, the MKUltra mind control experiments. Many thought it was just a wild conspiracy that the CIA was secretly dosing people with LSD. But it wasn't just a theory, it was real. The CIA ran a series of illegal experiments on unwitting civilians in an attempt to develop mind control techniques. They even used drugs like LSD to try to manipulate people's thoughts and behaviors. Yeah, the CIA definitely had some crazy secrets. Number 5, the Tuskegee experiment. A conspiracy theory suggested the US government was withholding treatment for syphilis in African American men to study the disease, and unfortunately, it was true. The government conducted this horrific study for over 40 years, deliberately misleading the participants and allowing them to suffer to observe the effects of untreated syphilis. Number 6, the Iran-Contra affair. Conspiracy theorists believe that the Reagan administration secretly sold arms to Iran and used the profits to fund rebels in Nicaragua. It sounded like a bad spy movie, but it turned out to be true. High-level officials were caught secretly funding the Contras, despite a congressional ban. It was one of the biggest political scandals in American history. Number 7, the CIA's involvement in drug trafficking. This conspiracy theorized that the CIA was either actively involved or turned a blind eye to drug trafficking operations. And surprise, it was true. The agency's involvement with drug cartels in Central America during the 1980s to fund anti-communist efforts in Nicaragua was exposed in a major scandal. Number 8, the big tobacco cover-up. The conspiracy? That tobacco companies knew smoking was harmful but kept it hidden to protect their profits. Well, guess what? Internal documents confirm that Big Tobacco knew about the dangers of smoking for decades and lied to the public to keep sales high. Pretty messed up, right? Number 9, the NSA Spying Program. People said the US government was secretly spying on its citizens, collecting personal data without their knowledge. The theory sounded far-fetched, until Edward Snowden blew the whistle, revealing that the NSA had been collecting phone records, emails, and more from millions of Americans without consent. Finally, number 10, the Pentagon Papers. Conspiracy theorists claimed the government was hiding the truth about the Vietnam War's escalation. And it was true. The Pentagon Papers revealed that the US government had secretly expanded its involvement in the war without informing the public, leading to huge protests and the eventual publication of the documents in the New York Times. So what do you think? Some of these conspiracies may have been wild, but they were backed by shocking truths. Which one blew your mind the most? Drop a comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's craziest secrets. See you in the next video.